And I think that's important, especially with something as central to international structures, and historically before the Bretton Woods and all that, and then maybe again now as the fiat experiment unwinds, gold is just so important. And wasn't there a U2 song about gold being the reason for the wars we wage? This is a real thing. Scrambling for resources is one thing, and gold as physical money is a medium of exchange. It's how you can accumulate these resources in a world of some limited availability. So what I'm saying about the analysis is it's insufficient to just say, oh, well, in the market economy, this would be the vector, and this is the rational decision on an economic basis. It would be inefficient to duplicate this, blah, blah, blah. There's all these reasons why people give for X, Y, or Z, but they're just looking at it through the economic lens. They're not looking at it from the lens of, say, of Vladimir Putin, who doesn't care if it costs his country a lot economically to achieve his political ends. And I think the same goes for Xi. I think Xi does care, but that's not the only thing he cares about. He has a much larger agenda than just increasing China's GDP.
Yeah, and if they are, they're accumulating gold, they've sort of really filled their oil inventories recently. Obviously, Taiwan is something they want. So you wonder if this is a
yeah. And sorry, one more thing about China gold buying. They buy huge amounts of gold. China central bank, and that's just the central bank. Individuals buy gold. The government did a reversal, whereas before it was illegal to own bullion, frowned upon. Now owning gold is a good thing, and the government encourages it. Funny story. I remember the first time I went to China, it was still illegal. But you could buy a gold statue of Chairman Mao, because that wasn't hoarding gold. That was being patriotic. And you could buy a 1 ounce Mao. You could buy a 1 kilo Mao if you were really patriotic, right? So this is a big change in China. So you've got official accumulation, you've got the private sector accumulation. And the other thing that people often forget is that China is now one of the biggest gold producers in the world. It's a bigger gold producer than South Africa. So we can tell, or we have reports of gold imported through Hong Kong into China, and it's large amounts. What we don't have is what happened to all that domestically produced gold. How much is it really? Where's it all going? It's not leaving China, would be my supposition.